me mute. Hello, everyone. And thank you so much, Amy, for that wonderful introduction. It is such a pleasure to be here with you all. This amazing team worked so assertively to make this an amazing event. And I'm happy to be here with you and deliver a message that will encourage you and reorient any false perceptions that you have of yourself. That is my intent today, and that is my goal. And so the title of the message for today is called Your Story of I Am. And so when you think of I am, I want you to think about it in terms of two different words, capitalized, capital I and capital AM. The story of I am, which I thought would be appropriate for today's event and the theme of the event. So when we speak about this idea of looking at the I am, what I'm inviting you to do is get in touch with and explore your highest self. Tap into your inner power and boldly declare who you really are. Now, when I say really are, I want you to put a pin on that, who you really are, because my friends, we often walk around with a perception of who we are that is false, and it operates in a deficit way of being and thinking. And we are going to debunk that today. I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes, and you pretty much, I'm sure, have heard of it at some point because it's so popular. It's a quote by Marianne Williamson. And she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, but our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. Isn't that a powerful quote? I love it. I always use it. And so our time together is for you to focus on what you desire most in your life and not what you fear. To align to your perfect and divine self and awaken to your power and your infinite potential and embrace the light that you already have. Okay, let me state that. You already have the bright light that you may be looking for. It's there. You just have to catch up to it. You see, my friends, our purpose in life is to live a life that is joyful. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about this because many of us are on this journey of, I want to discover my purpose. What's my passion? What's my calling? What should I do with my career path? But when you are in alignment with the power of joy in your life, well-being, personal being personally satisfied and fulfilled, and having a consistent experience of happiness, it is very easy for you to align to the purpose in terms of your life and your activities and your calling and your work and how you want to impact others. But we can't jump so fast to wanting to help others or have this powerful career without first investing in our personal selves, investing in the purpose of joy. And how it begins is how you see yourself, what you think about yourself, and what you believe about yourself. Very critical. How you see yourself, how you think about yourself, and what you believe about yourself shapes your I am. And it will, in fact, manifest and come to pass anything that you see, think, and believe as it relates to you personally. So let me elaborate a bit more. If you focus on deficits like I'm not enough, I am helpless, I am shameful, I am, and notice I'm emphasizing that I am anxious, I am afraid, or I am powerful, well, what you are birthing is exactly what you say you are. That statement, I am, is very powerful. And oftentimes when we say things like I am not enough, I am afraid, I am shameful, I am powerful, statements like that are often birthed out of an experience or an occurrence that we've had in our lifetime. And what we do is create a story that is focused on what's not working, what's deficit based, and we become that, and it becomes our identity. But the beautiful thing, my friends, is that you can change your story at any moment. You can change your I am to truth, to power, and what is real. So the I am that I'm referencing today is the I am that only focuses on your strengths. The I am that is connected to your higher self, your soul, what is real, what is true about you being perfect and powerful, creative, and all that you desire. I'm speaking about an I am that says love, an I am that says you are light, an I am that says you are joy, an I am that says you are peace. Join me in this feeling right now, this moment, because I feel it as I say it and as I speak light and life about your life. I'm feeling something very powerful happen to me. And you want to be able to experience that powerful feeling, that empowerment, that feeling of empowerment when you are seeing yourself as being the most powerful self you can be. In I am confident, I am love, I am joy, I am good. Sit with the feeling of that. And as you get used to seeing your I am and creating a story that is different from the deficit way, what you begin to do is see come to pass what you most desire in your life. What you begin to do is create the realities that you want in your life. So let's talk about the two words I am and what exactly does it mean? Well, my friends, it means having an awareness of your divine power and wisdom. You all have it. We all have it. We're constantly on this search and journey for something that is already ours. You are already divine. You are already powerful. You are already wise. I am is the reality that we create for ourselves. It's the imagination that we have in terms of how we see ourselves, what we think about ourselves, and what we believe about ourselves. Your imagination, as it relates to your I am, shapes who you are becoming. Listen to that. You are constantly on an unfolding process or in an unfolding process, growing every day, becoming something better and better every day. It's part of the journey. But imagine how successful you would be and even how much faster the process would be if you would begin to claim and own and declare the I am only as it relates to your strengths, only as it relates to what you bring, not deficits, not the old story, not the story that occurred or the situation that happened. No, but who you want to be in this lifetime. See, as you begin to evolve and grow in this space, you will develop an understanding and operate from your soul, your highest self, your confident self. You will be in harmony with yourself. You will be 100% on your side, consistently choosing you and resisting any internal conflict that says what's the opposite of what's real about who you are. You know, I'm wondering what you're thinking about what I'm saying. Do you think I'm selling you a dream? I'm not. This is actually breakthrough teaching. This is cutting edge teaching that can set you free from any internal conflict that you are living with. You have the power to create your destiny, and you also have a choice. And see, choice makes you extremely powerful because you can choose to live in the false I am or the true I am. What you attach to, you become. What you believe, you become. So your work is to never attach to anything less than what is noble and of the higher self, the true self, the perfect self, the divine self, the I am. So today, I'm inviting you as you go through this conference and connect with all the learning and teaching, the powerful speakers that you have an opportunity to listen to, is to reflect and think about how all this relates to you creating a new story of your I am. And then what you'll get to do if you are committed to loving yourself fully is claim what you want and change your perspective. Shift your perspective from any story that you have about who you are that is false and deficit based, and create a new story of you being love, light, wholeness, and goodness. So as we get ready to close, I have a remedy for you that will help you to shift your perspective and create a new story. This remedy is like an affirmation that I encourage you to say every day, 2 to 3 times a day if you need to, until you see it, you believe it, and you feel it. So what is it? Well, it's saying, I am what I see. I am what I think. I am what I believe. I am not what happened to me. I'm going to say it one more time. I am what I see. And what you see is your beauty, your light. I am what I think. And what you think is only good for you and about you. I am what I believe. And what I believe is all good. That's the things that you will say. And you'll end it with, I'm not what happened to me. Because we've all have experiences and occurrences, but they do not dictate or define who we are, because who we are is all good, regardless of what we've been through. So here's the invitation for you right now to practice this with me. How do you see yourself? You might say something like, I'm a winner. I'm successful at everything I do. I'm abundant and blessed. I'm whole and complete. And, do it with some sass too. Do it with some swag, because you have to own this and feel it. Maybe you'll say, I see myself as a goddess or a god, that I am infinite and I have great potential, that I'm a strong and confident person. Now, think about living in that space of seeing yourself that way. Now, the next question is, what do you think about yourself? And so you might say, I am in complete alignment with my highest self, my soul self. I think of myself as being and lining up with whatever I desire, being and achieving whatever I desire. I think about myself as being beautiful and loving, grateful and optimistic. Now, you may be saying, whoa, I'm not used to talking about myself in such a positive way. Well, get used to it. It takes practice. It's a continuous process. Let's continue. The next question you might ask is, what do you believe about yourself? So you may say something like, all things are working for my good. I am growing and becoming every day. I have everything I need right at the perfect moment. The universe is working in my favor. I can have everything that I desire. That I am powerful and the creator of my future. That life is not working against me, but it's for me. That my body is healthy. My mind is clear and focused. And I am thankful for this journey. Now, those are just examples of what you can say to inspire yourself. And it's very important that when you are moving into this space of seeing yourself as you are, really are, love, light, joy, and peace, that you feel the experience. You tap into what's real for you. You don't say it like a robot, but you actually lean into what is real about you. You embrace it. You don't fight it. You don't resist it. The key factor is always about how you feel, my friends. And then it's about what comes after. What do you see in your life? What are the outcomes of you seeing yourself in a different way? What are the outcomes what are you going to manifest, right? What do you want to achieve? Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a 6-figure salary. Maybe it's starting your own business. Maybe it's a loving partner to be in relationship with. You can have all that if, in fact, you see yourself having it. You think about yourself having it. You believe that you can have it. And then the end result, as you begin to see yourself evolve and grow into your new story about your perfection, about your highest self, you begin to reach a place of what I call inner freedom. My friends, this is the most juiciest place to be. To be at a place where you have inner freedom. We're talking about this peace and this way of being where you are in an intimately beautiful relationship with yourself, that you are fully accepting of who you are, that you are in love with you. Let me tell you, you want to get in a relationship? You want someone to be in love with you? First, love yourself. You want your employer to appreciate you? First, appreciate yourself. You want to purchase a home? Start believing and seeing that that home is already yours. Begin to see yourself as worthy of whatever it is that you desire, because you are worthy of it. Now, I know time is ticking, and I'm sure my friends will let me know how I'm doing with time, because I'm such in flow and having so much fun that I might go over. So, Amy, you let me know when it's time for me to head out. But, I remember years ago, I was in my early 20s, and I used to think that the Oprah Winfreys of the world, those people who were so successful, were special people, that a certain kind of person reached that type of success or was able to live in their purpose the way Oprah Winfrey does, for example. And then as I became one with myself and realized my power and my potential and my talents and my highest self, and began to love and appreciate who I am, what I realized is I am no different from an Oprah Winfrey, and neither are you. That when you put your mind and your seeing and your believing and your thinking in alignment with the goals and the dreams that you have, and seeing yourself as worthy of having it, you can be no different from Oprah, but your own way of being, doing your own talent and your own purpose. And it doesn't mean that you have to be at the level of success as Oprah or me or anyone else you see on the platform today. It's you defining success for yourself. See, that's where inner freedom comes in. It's when you start to dictate what works for you in spite of what society has taught you and what the world believes. You deciding for yourself what's next and what's for you. My friends, this was such an amazing experience. Thank you so much for having me. Create a new story, shift your perspective, and know that your I am is only good, it's only light, it's only love, and it's only the definition of perfection for you. And you are worthy of seeing yourself as that, thinking as that, and believing as that. My name is Tirza Barnes-Griffith, CEO of Tirza Motivates. Make sure you visit me on social media at tirzamotivates.com or visit my website at tirzamotivates.com. Such a pleasure to serve you today. Thank you.